I mean, the themes are not new as we take a look at technology, but where do you see the upside emerging?
Well, I think there's a lot of upside. I mean, right now we've seen through the year and the beginning of last year, the software and internet markets revaluing. I think that's quite positive and healthy. It's been in a strong bubble territory for a long time. But I mean, at the same time, these software layers is running the world we live in today, whether it's a hospital or a school or a construction site. So the core fundamentals will remain strong, at least for the next couple of decades.
When it comes to artificial intelligence, we know that over the course of the last number of years, even in a bull market cycle, it's been those with deep pockets that have been fueling the AI sector. Is that still going to be the case as we look at the next few years?
Oh, absolutely. I think the ability for software today to start to self-learn and self-generate better and better code increases the efficiency of the software, reduces the resources needed to deliver, which creates an anti-inflationary situation that I think is really positive. And no doubt, we're still only at the very first inning of what we can do with machine learning and AI.
Per Roman, how exciting to have you back with us. I remember, at least a decade or so ago, we used to do this when you were a young man and I was still an old man. And we used to talk excitedly about technology. And then we had 2000. When you look at some of the pullback we've seen in technology stocks so far this year, Per, does it feel a little bit like 2000 all over again, but just happening in slow motion?
Well, I think, first of all, I think you look younger and better than 20 years ago, so I'm pleased to see that. But no, the history will not really repeat itself. I think the markets are trying to repeat themselves, but the state of the software industry back in 98, 99 was one built on a lot of promise that were very difficult back then to actually fulfill. We didn't really have the internet infrastructure to make it possible in a significant way. Today, it is already running our lives, right? Whether it's our consumer lives watching Netflix on an iPhone or whether it's in business doing a video call like this. So I think the core fundamentals are very different this time around, but this is the third time I see, a big financial crisis in my career. So of course, everyone is different, everyone is new, and let's see what happens in the short term.
When we look at the technology war going on between the United States and China, it centers around semiconductors, but it's now moved to other areas of technology. To what extent is this going to hold back opportunity in this space? We've already been taught, I think, a very obvious lesson about the necessity to keep supply chains open if we want products that have semiconductors in them. Are we moving into a world where it's actually going to be a little bit more stop-start in terms of breakthroughs and the availability of these chips?
Well, I think what we've seen is the heightened political risk is a real awakening for the technology industry. I mean, the dependency on Taiwan and China has been too significant, and those resources are being rapidly reallocated now. I mean, the beauty, on the other hand, with the technology industry is its ability to reinvent itself fast. So I think we will see some net losers, particularly China, but we will also see some other geographies as net winners. And ultimately, our iPhones will keep on being produced and delivered to our hands.